set in my ways.
Hello, welcome if this is your first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. Thanks so much for being here. As we approach July and the middle of the year, I wanted to do a journal ecosystem review and kind of see what's working for me so far, what's not working, and what I want to do differently. And I hope you find this video helpful as you also continue your journal practice in this year. So let's get started. So these are all my current journals, and it's really fun seeing them laid out like this. But my first one is the Traveler's Company regular size notebook. And in here I have a few different inserts. This one is my recipe book. And so I have stuff that I baked over these months, but I kind of fell off using this. So I'll talk about what I'm doing for my recipe and kind of cooking related things later on, but that's this insert. This next insert, and this one actually lives in the notebook. It's actually bounded in here. It's my commonplace book. So in here, I'll write song lyrics, quotes, random lists, and really anything that I come across. I'll write poetry in here or also record poetry that I like. And it's kind of just a catch-all of anything. And I really enjoy it. I'm about halfway done with this. So I like the grid for commonplacing specifically. So that's my commonplace notebook. And this next one is just a craft folder insert. It's got some photos, some random ephemera that I've collected. I don't use the craft folder too much anymore because I'm not really traveling with it outside of my house, because I have a passport journal that I've started using, but it is still very handy to have the craft insert folder. So this next insert is kind of my memory keeping reflections notebook. And this one is pretty like I journal about my day in here and kind of just what I'm thinking about, what I'm anxious about, what I'm worried about. And I also try and do some junk journaling here. This one's also kind of like a catch-all. It can really be anything I'm in the mood for. So that's what this insert is about. And this next one is my new travel notebook. So new, I haven't even put any stickers or anything on the cover, but this is documenting all my travels from this year. So eventually this will be filled up with Japan, Oklahoma, Korea, since that's what I kind of have planned for this year. But yeah, super brand new. And these two aren't bounded in the journal just because I didn't like the way it was sitting when I put more than like 3 of the book inserts in here. So they usually I kind of just squish it all together, and it's worked out just fine. So moving on to my passport journal. This one I made myself, and I also made this one, which I'll talk about in a second. But I wanted to gift a journal to my friend for her birthday, but I didn't want to just buy her one. I wanted to try making one. So before I made hers, I made one for myself. And you can kind of tell it's my first one. It's not very well cut because this flap is kind of short, and it should probably go over a little more since it's a trifold. But I thought it was a good first attempt, and there is no journal that exists like it in the world. So I'm still very happy with it. I had these charms picked out a long time ago because I bought some charms to make friendship bracelets, and then I just picked what I had from that pile. So in this one is a craft folder. When you first open it, I've got some stickers and random cards and tickets. This one has also random stickers. I like to give stickers out to friends and people I just meet if they want a sticker. And I keep all of that in here. And this craft folder was very handy for traveling with, because I actually bring this one to travel since it is smaller and less bulky than this one. And I actually have some trauma, I guess, for lack of a better word. I did lose my first traveler's notebook on a trip a year ago, and that was really, really upsetting for me because I had filled out a good amount of it before I lost it. And so I was just really anxious about losing another one like this. So this one stays at home most of the time, and this one comes with me everywhere I go. So this red insert just has any random thoughts that come to mind throughout the day, random lists, random recommendations from friends, and just anything goes in this one. This insert is my daily log, and it is lined which I think is really ideal for daily logging, daily journaling. In here, I write when I wake up, when I go to sleep, random to-dos, random reminders, and then kind of document in very short, brief sentences what happened in the day. And it's just a practice that I got into a few months ago, and I've really liked it. I like reflecting back on a day, even if it's just a few sentences, and that's kind of my daily journaling habit. And this last insert is my sketchbook. So on here, I got some new markers from Japan, so I did a swatch real quick, and that was really fun. But yeah, this is just my little sketchbook that I carry with me. If I'm at a cafe or a coffee shop, I'll usually pull this out and just draw something that looks nice to me. And this little sketchbook kind of revitalized my love for drawing, because I haven't drawn in a very long time. So it's been fun exercising that muscle after forgetting about it for so long. But I like having like a little sketchbook. It feels very accomplishing when I can draw like a photo or a drawing that fills up the entire page versus like a bigger sketchbook. So if you feel like you're in a creative rut when it comes to drawing, highly recommend drawing in like a little notebook and just kind of getting used to doing it again. And that is my passport journal. I love her. She goes with me everywhere. So after making this one, I've made, I think, 3 more for friends, and it's been so fun. I've actually shown a few friends also how to make their own journal, so it's just turned into a very fun and fulfilling hobby for me. Moving on to the newest addition to this little family is my tiny card-sized journal. I was heavily inspired by the Travelers Company 20th anniversary journal, and I really wanted that one, but it is kind of expensive. So one day I was like, man, I could just make my own because I have the perfect little journal insert for it. So this is kind of what it looks like on the outside. I wanted a more neutral color, so I chose the brown. And then I put this cute little charm on here. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep this one on here or kind of just have it look like this. But yeah, still figuring that out. But if I open it, in here are some card slots, and this is a sticker book that I just cut up my sticker sheets and stapled them and put them in here. And yeah, that's that. And then back here is the other half of the card insert. If you watched my Japan haul video, which was posted right before this, if you want to go check it out, this is what I bought in the Ghibli store in Japan, and it's so cute. It's the little journal from Kiki's delivery service, and I thought it was the perfect insert to make into a card size journal. So I have in here just like random groceries and stuff, random reminders, random things I need to do. This will take me a while to fill up, which is really nice. There's lots of pages. And in here, there's actually a pencil, which is really cute. I haven't used it because I have a little pen that I like using, but it's very handy if I don't have a pen. And yeah, that's what's in here. Usually in this, I'll put, you know, cards, my ID and stuff like that, but obviously for the sake of the video, I took those out. And this is what it looks like on the side and on the back. It's so cute. I might trim a little more on the bottom just because I think it's a little big for the Kiki notebook. If you can kind of see, like the bottom is a little much, but it is okay to be imperfect. So that's what I'm currently using. I really like it so far. I use this one as a wallet. And then this one I bring with me everywhere, and then at night I'll usually write in this one. I really like my current journal ecosystem, but I do want to make some changes. So the biggest change is this little journal. This is the Hobonichi AVEC. I made the cover, which I will take off right now. This is what the AVEC looks like. It's the A6 size. The A5 I think maybe is as big as this journal, but I wanted to try the A6 because I liked how small and compact it was, and I think I would want to bring it with me on the go. Not too sure yet, but it's quite nice and small. I have not started writing anything in here just yet. If you get the AVEC version, a big difference is that the bottom part of this will not be translated into English, which I don't mind too much because I'm probably going to cover it up with washi or stickers anyway. But I like that the Hobonichi system, you know, there's a page for every day. So I wanted to try daily journaling in here and seeing how I would like that. And I wanted to give it a few months just in case I do really enjoy it. And I think the Hobonichis come out, the new ones come out in September, I believe. So I wanted to try using the AVEC version for a few months. And if I really like it, then I would be able to purchase a, you know, a full-size calendar year when the new covers come out. And I did make my own cover for it, which is a very fun activity. I used a CVS photo folder thing that I had laying around and kind of just folded it to the dimensions of the AVEC, and then just went to town on all the stickers and washi and random bookmarks that I had lying around, and it was really fun. I just didn't want to spend more money on a cover, and I thought it would be fun to kind of decorate it and make it personalized to me. But if I got the full-size Hobonichi, I'll probably get like a plastic cover for it. To be determined. So this is what it looks like with the cover on. I really love the sunflower washi I put on the spine. And here's the back. So yeah, I'm really excited to implement this into my daily journaling habits. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I will keep y'all posted. Moving on. Earlier when I talked about recording recipes in my traveler's journal, I liked that approach at first, but it got kind of, I just wanted a way to put the recipes on the page without having to worry about the format every time. And thankfully, my best friend, she went to Malaysia earlier this year and she custom made this notebook for me, and it's beautiful and it's amazing and she's amazing. But she actually picked out like a recipe insert because she knows I love cooking, and this is what it looks like. And so I kind of want to transfer the recipes I have in here or just start writing new ones in here because everything's already laid out. I like that there's like a rating, a difficulty, and instructions and remarks and comments that I have about anything. And in here there's a few more different inserts with like dotted grid. I think there's like a, yeah, there's a lined one here. So I think I might just make this one my recipe cooking focused one because I want to put it to good use. And yeah, that is that one. And then in here, this one is a normal lined journal. I found this one randomly when I was cleaning, and I thought it was perfect for writing down my more creative projects and ideas. I'm working on a script right now, so I'm putting everything about script writing, storytelling, everything is going in here, and I hope by the end of the year I have a good chunk of it filled out. But that's what I'm gonna put in this one. I've been trying to take my script writing a little more seriously, so I hope having everything contained in here instead of in random pages in my other journals, it'll keep me more inspired and more accountable is the end goal. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful or hopefully inspiring for you as you think about your journal practice as we move into the later half of the year. I will do a video at the end of the year, kind of just recapping how the changes went, you know, or maybe new things that I'm trying and implementing in my practice. It's been really fun getting into journaling this year. I've really enjoyed it. I've always been a journaler in some aspect. I used to keep like digital journals, and I tried bullet journaling for a while, but this is the first time in the years that I've been trying to journal that I feel like I found a system that really works for me and makes me want to keep journaling. So if you have any questions or ideas or thoughts or comments, I would love to hear it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.